Irvin D. Yalom, The Gift of Therapy, an open letter to a new generation of therapists and their patients. Dive into the world of therapy and discover its profound impact on both therapists and their patients in the summary of Irvin D. Yalom's book The Gift of Therapy, an open letter to a new generation of therapists and their patients. This enlightening read sheds light on the significance of the patient-therapist relationship, the power of empathy, and the importance of engaging with patients through shared experiences. The summary will guide you through the use of the here and now in therapy practice, tackling existential issues, exploring the therapeutic potential of dreams, and the continuous self-examination necessary for therapists to maximize their effectiveness.
The essence of therapy. The most fundamental aspect of therapy is the process, as it strengthens the relationship between therapist and patient. A patient is more likely to share their concerns when they feel comfortable with their therapist. In addition, the therapist can observe how the patient deals with real-life situations, allowing for targeted solutions to be developed. Practicing empathy with patients is essential for effective therapy. It's equally crucial for therapy to be engaging and not to shy away from the negative experiences of the patient. By choosing the right moment to discuss these experiences, positive takeaways can be emphasized and carried forward. Ultimately, the therapist must use the patient's content to create a therapeutic interaction and facilitate transformation and healing. The power of the here and now. Therapists can utilize the present moment in therapy sessions to gain insights into the patient's behavior and improve their care. By carefully observing the patient's actions, nonverbal cues, and speech, therapists can understand their unique patterns and emotionally charged responses. This approach helps avoid rigid diagnoses and allows for personalized care that can lead to positive changes in the patient's life. By tactfully addressing issues as they happen in therapy, therapists can help patients make connections between their behavior and social reactions, bringing about long-lasting improvements in their relationships. The power of self-disclosure in therapy. IrvinDYalom's illustrious career in therapy is characterized by using personal disclosure to foster engagement and generate breakthroughs. Sharing personal experiences and commonalities with patients can yield positive results by making them feel seen and heard. This process helps to manage expectations and build trust by emphasizing shared humanity. However, therapists should be mindful of boundaries, avoiding disclosing anything that may be inappropriate or create legal liability. For therapeutic discussions, focus not only on content but also on process, exploring why and how a person shares information. Therapists should be attentive to patients' behavior and thoughts before offering feedback about negative aspects. Reminding patients about their positive characteristics can have a profound impact on the sense of self. The search for meaning. The complexities of life can lead us to question its purpose, freedom, isolation, and death being some of the choices. It's essential to understand that these issues are universal and not taboo, but the driving motivation that should encourage self-discovery. It's crucial to take responsibility for our lives and understand that our actions have significant consequences. Therapists can offer responsible counsel but need to empower patients to make their choices for healing. The meaning of life is not fixed, and instead of dwelling on its interpretations, it's best to focus on immersive experiences and engaging with things that inspire us. Unveiling insights from patient dreams. Dr. Yalom's approach to using patient dreams in therapy involves focusing on relevant parts of the dream that relate to current issues rather than trying to interpret the entire dream. He recommends that therapists pay attention to the patient's first dream as it often captures the core issues, and ask patients to record their dreams to keep them from being forgotten. Dreams can also reveal past events or feelings that influence a patient's life, and analyzing a dream involving the therapist figure can shed light on the therapeutic relationship or dominant relationships affecting the patient's life. Yalom's Guide to Creativity and Reflection in Psychotherapy. IrvinDYalom presents an approach to psychotherapy that encourages therapists to embrace their role as healers. In his view, to be effective in treating patients, therapists must engage in deep reflection and preparation, both personally and professionally. This includes self-evaluation, personal therapy, and group therapy. Yalom also advocates for home visits, appropriate physical touch, and seeking opinions from important people in a patient's life. To better understand genetics, environmental influence, and a patient's thoughts and actions, therapists should stay up to date on the latest research.
In conclusion, the gift of therapy emphasizes the importance of the patient-therapist relationship, using empathy and engagement to nurture healing and growth. By incorporating the here and now, addressing existential issues, and utilizing dreams, therapists will be able to provide the best care for their patients. Yalom encourages therapists to stay updated on the latest research, participate in personal therapy and group experiences, and maintain an open mind to different techniques to best serve their patients. As you explore this summary, allow yourself to be inspired by the power of therapy and the steadfast dedication of therapists who strive to reach new heights of insight and healing.